Embarrassing performance by Arsenal. Embarrassing. No. Let me rephrase that. Embarrassing performance by Arteta. Because Arteta, for me, is the one who should be embarrassed, not the players. I think we have the best squad in the league. I've said it many times. I don't think there's anything wrong with our squad. I think our attackers are incredible. I think our midfield is very good. I think our defense is one of the best in the world. This manager, unfortunately, lacks cojones. When Troy Deeney said we lack cojones all those years ago, I think he was projecting for like future reference for Mikel Arteta. Just, I can't stand this manager, honestly. I can't stand anything about him. Just, it's so frustrating. So frustrating. Goes again with such a shitty, cowardly lineup, cowardly midfield. That's never worked for him. Not this season. Not last season when Partey was there instead of Zubimendi. And for whatever reason, he thought, yeah, this is what I'm going to do. And then he makes amends at halftime when we're already 1-0 down, bringing Eze and Saka. And even when Eze and Saka came, like, I'm not going to lie, if it wasn't for the individual brilliant pass by Eze towards the end, we would have lost that game, right? That is not something that I feel like Arteta would have coached the team to do. Like, hey, play that pass over the top. Because for him, it's just like move the ball sideways. No risk. We're so scared of conceding attacks. It's mental. It's just mental. And this is why I don't think we win the league. This is why I think we're going to come up short. I don't think we have what it takes to win the league. Not because we don't have the players, because the manager is just not good enough. And he's going to keep costing us over and over again. Gyökeres barely had a shot. I don't even think he had any shot all game. And I don't blame him for that. He just didn't get put in a position where he could have chances created for him so he could shoot. Saka came on second half, I think looked quite lively, did well here and there, tried to link up, tried to put in dangerous crosses. But look, it is what it is. It's just a very, very disappointing result. Big point for City. And I say big point because to come to the Emirates and leave with a point is not a bad result at all. They probably will look to get all 3 points when we play them later at the Etihad. And yeah, it's honestly, I just don't have any words. Like, I'm so fed up with this manager. I actually don't know what to say anymore. I genuinely don't know what to say. And it frustrates me that there are people who sit and defend him and defend some of his choices. Oh yeah, this lineup is not that bad against certain teams. It's bad against any team. I was on Catch's channel just now saying this lineup is bad in any instance. Even if we go away to Bayern or away to Real Madrid or away to PSG or to Liverpool or to City or to Barca, this lineup is not good enough. That midfield should never ever be playing together because we have too good of an attacking team to be playing this cowardly. Man City came to our ground, played an attacking team. Reinders, Foden, Bernardo Silva, Haaland, Doku. They played with one DM. And they played defensive, obviously, because they respected us, they feared us. They knew they cannot open up the pitch against us because of what happened last season. They learned their lesson, but they still managed to defend well with that attacking lineup and managed to get an early goal because of that attacking lineup. Reinders running well with the ball, Haaland ended up scoring. Ridiculous, honestly. This is 100% on the manager. And you can tell that we have a loser mentality, a loser mindset because of this manager. Because how do you score an equalizer in the 92nd minute, 5 minutes to go, and we're celebrating like we just scored a winner? What is wrong with us? What is wrong with this manager? Instead of screaming at the players and saying, get back, let's score the second goal. Such a freaking coward. He's such a coward. City took off all their attackers and started playing with like more defenders. They put like 5 or 6 defenders on the pitch and 4 or 5 midfielders, how many ever they had. Took off Haaland, later took off Doku, took off Foden, because they understood, you know what, we're 1-0 up, let's just freaking defend and keep this lead. And this guy takes off Trossard and brings on Waneri. Why didn't you take off Rice or Zubimendi? We're trying to attack. Why are we leaving 2 defensive midfielders on the pitch? And then later in the last, after we equalize, takes off Zubimendi and brings on Mosquera. Why are you defending? What is wrong with you? Are you okay? We're playing at home at the Emirates against a weak City team. A City team that lost at home to Tottenham. A City team that lost away to Brighton. Why are you defending? Why are you scared of going for it? He's such a coward, and I'm telling you, while we have him, we are not winning the league. We have a better chance of winning the Champions League, even though I think that's harder. But just because our style probably suits the Champions League better. And I still don't think we win the Champions League either. Anyway, by the way. I think our chance of winning the league is like 1%. I think the chance of winning the Champions League is like 1.5%. That's it. But we're not winning. Like, realistically, we're not winning. We're winning neither. I don't give a shit about the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup. I don't give a shit if we win those. It means nothing. It's disgusting performance, disgusting manager, and while he's here, we're not going to win shit. I'm hoping this is the season where he finally gets sacked. And I think the problem is if he gets sacked this season, we've lost a whole year. A whole year of having this incredible squad depth. Because who knows who will leave also at the end of the season? Who knows if Saliba says, I want to leave? Who knows if Rice starts looking at other options? Or if Gabriel starts looking at other options? Or Timber starts looking at other options? It's just annoying as hell. Honestly, I'm not even joking when I say this. If we sack him tonight and hire a better manager, I think we have a better chance of winning the league than with him. I'm not even joking. Yeah, the players will go through 1 week of mourning, if you want to call it that. They'll be upset, the squad will be a bit down because they like the manager, they'll have to get over it after a couple of days. Luckily, we have Port Vale coming up in the middle of the week. And give them this week to recover. And next week against Newcastle, the new manager will have them up and ready. Xavi Hernandez is available. Go hire Xavi Hernandez right now. Proven league winner with Barcelona in La Liga. Took a very bad Barcelona team with all those youngsters. Got them to play better football. Got them to have a good defense as well. So clearly that works with the current squad. I think they had the best defensive record that season in La Liga. Probably one of the best in Europe that season, if I'm not wrong. And then ended up winning the league. Go get someone like Xavi Hernandez. Or whoever the board and the scouting department have been observing, if they have been observing over the last 1 year. Go get someone who can take over this team and get us to play better. And give us a better chance. Because under this manager, I'm telling you guys, we are not winning jack shit. This is an abysmal performance. I don't see us winning shit, to be honest. At least nothing major. A lot of players are going to regress because of this stupid manager. And yeah, it looks like it's just another frustrating season. Another frustrating season it is. I don't know. Oh, my neck hurts just because of this match. Anything that I go through right now is going to be because of him. I'm just going to blame him for everything. Okay, that obviously is the emotional part of me. I want to talk about the players and who's played well, who's played bad, but I cannot give someone praises when we didn't have a good game. Okay, big up to Martinelli, obviously coming off the bench and getting a very important goal, just like how he did against Athletic Bilbao in the middle of the week. I don't know. I'm not going to praise anyone. Because for me, I don't think these are the kind of games I'd want to praise our team when we drop points at home in a game we should be winning comfortably. I'll even say this comfortably. I don't care if it's Man City. We should be winning this game comfortably. That's actually how I feel about it, given how their team is and how their defense is crap, and given how our team is, with the squad we have. We're already 5 points behind Liverpool. It's gone. They're going to run away with the title. I tweeted this, congratulations to Liverpool on winning the Premier League title for the 25-26 season. And I'm not even saying it out of reaction. Genuinely, I don't think any team challenges them, because I don't think City have it yet. I just don't see them clicking the way they used to click before and go on that crazy run. I don't see Chelsea challenging Liverpool. Arsenal is the only threat, and I don't think Arsenal have that in them to have that 8-9 game winning run. I just don't. I don't think this manager has it in him to get the players to play that kind of way. So I think Liverpool will run away with the title, unfortunately. And yeah, it is what it is. Oh, I can't believe it's 21st September and I'm already deflated for the season. I'm already deflated. I'm already defeated because of this disgusting manager. I'm already defeated. I'm already looking at it thinking, yeah, we're not winning. I already thought Liverpool are winning the league, but I thought, okay, because of the fact that we have the best squad depth in the league, we have a fighting chance. And this manager just had to suck the hope out of us, right? We are now preying on the downfall of Liverpool for us to have a good chance. Oh, I hope Salah doesn't pick up form. I hope Isak never clicks, with Liverpool. I hope Wirtz continues flopping. Or if one of them gets an injury, we obviously don't wish injury on any of their players, but if Van Dijk or Salah get injured, then you know what, maybe we'll have a chance. That's how pathetic it is. That's how pathetic we are that we are in a position where the only way we can win the league is if Liverpool have a downfall, not because we could best them. Not because we could best them. That's just the reality of things. So look, it is what it is. It's another disappointing. It'll be another disappointing season, I think. I wanna. For me, when I look forward to the end of the season and I imagine how it'll be, I don't get happy. I don't get happy thinking, I can't wait to tell everyone. To tell everyone I told you so, and I told you so, and to show them how right I was. I don't give a shit about. But you know why? Because that depresses me. Because when I think about that future, that means I have to accept the fact that we didn't win shit this season as well. Something major, I mean. And when I think of that, I go like, oh no, I don't want to think of that. I don't want to think of that. So I'm praying I'm wrong. I try to create this illusion in my mind where I come at the end of the season and all the guys I've been talking to and saying that, hey, we're not winning shit this season. Arteta's gonna have to go. He's gonna have another flop of a season. I'm trying to imagine this utopian world where they're mocking me and laughing at me and saying, there you go. See what we're doing. We're winning the league. We're 6-7 points clear with few games to go. And I'm actually happy in that moment. I'm happy. I'm like, damn, you know what, guys? You were right. I got it wrong. But the more I think of what is actually going to happen, what is actually realistic, which is us ending the season in another disaster where we don't win the Premier League, we don't win the Champions League, we crash out again, it depresses me, it upsets me. I'm not happy to be proven right. I wish I'm wrong. I wish I'm wrong about Havertz. I wish I'm wrong about Madueke. I wish I'm wrong about this Spanish fraud of a manager. But come end of the season, we're going to be sitting here, or you'll find two sets of fans. Those who will now switch to the Arteta outside. Okay, three sided fans. Three types of fans. One that's always been Arteta out since the start of the season and said we need to get him out, otherwise we're not winning shit. I'm one of those. Which is going to be the right side, I'm afraid. I hope not. The other side that will switch from, I backed Arteta, but now he needs to go. It's over. He's crossed the line now. Right? And those kind of fans, I'm going to just be like, took you long enough. And to be honest, some fans might say that about me. Some fans might say that, you were only Arteta out towards the end of last season. Why weren't you Arteta out the season before that? And fair enough, but my logic has always been, as long as he's progressing us, I'll back him. I thought up until the end of 23-24, he was progressing us. We got to 89 points. We improved on the season before. We got to a Champions League quarterfinal, our first quarterfinal since 2010. I was like, you know what? He's progressing us. Let's go again next season. Last season, I think, was a disaster. He should have gone after the end of the season, in my opinion. And the third set of fans, in my opinion, will be those who will defend him regardless. But how could we win the league with this superpower team of Liverpool? Give him another season now that we have such an amazing squad. We're still missing a left winger, let him get a proper left winger and then you will see. I promise you, there's going to be fans who will give him that kind of excuse. That's what's going to happen. And that's why we're going to be in this never-ending cycle, because as long as there are people backing him, as long as it doesn't become toxic in the stadium and outside the stadium as well, where the board clearly see, you know what, this is probably going to cause us issues and probably less fans are going to start showing up to games and less fans are going to buy the jersey. I didn't buy the jersey this season because for me, I said, I buy all three, home, away and the third jersey every season. Not them fake ones from Thailand. I buy the original ones. I spend my money. I buy all three jerseys for two reasons. One is because, you know what, I'm like, okay, we're challenging. This is my way of supporting the team. This is my way of take my few pennies that you probably don't even need. But this is my way of showing support to the club. Like, hey, we did well last season. Let's go again. This season, I was like, bro, if they keep him, I'm not buying any of the jerseys. Obviously, I know it doesn't matter. They probably don't give a shit. They don't even know who the hell I am. Even if 50,000 fans stop buying jerseys, it probably won't impact them as much. It'll probably need a bigger number. But my point is, I am not backing something that I can clearly see failing. I'll watch the games. I will hope we win. But for me, I don't think we'll win the league. I'm going to keep saying it. I'm not going to back Madueke. I'm not going to back Havertz. I'm not going to back Arteta. They have to prove me wrong, not the opposite. I don't have to sit there and say, well, let's hope I'm wrong and we're going to see. No, I hope I'm wrong. I do hope I'm wrong. But until they change my mind, especially this manager, I'm going to keep saying we're not going to win shit. I don't give a shit if people call that negative, because by the end of the season, nobody's going to call that negative, right? If you're being realistic, they're going to say, damn, he was right all along. So annoying. But anyways, look, it is what it is. I don't give a shit about the Port Vale game. I'm probably not even going to watch it, because I don't even care about the Carabao Cup, to be honest. I don't know if I'll watch it or not. And next week we have Newcastle at St. James Park. Not even an easy game, so we'll see how that goes. But if we lose that game, to be honest, I don't even know why I'm saying that. Oh, if we lose that game, like, what's going to happen? He's not going to get sacked. Nothing's going to change. He's going to stay there. It is what it is. Anyways, sorry guys for this depressing video, but it is what it is. This club is depressing. Until next time.